There you go. Give her tickets. Okay. So L. L stands for love it.
Love it.
You guys have been telling me everything that you love. You guys have loved so much jewelry. It's super fun. Now, I'm going to tell you some stuff that I love about my business. Okay. Statistics show that 50% of people who come to these kind of things, the jewelry shows, want to know more about how that lady makes money or why she does something like this. So I'm going to tell you a few things. Now, I have this little thing called my Love It bag. It's full of all the little things that I love about my business. It's little metaphors for what I love. Whoa. Okay. I think should I do this first? Okay, I'll do it first. I'll do this because it's fun. So what this represents for me and my business, for me it means rally and the friendships that I make. So every year with Premier Designs, you get the opportunity to go, don't laugh at me. You get the opportunity to go on some big trips with other Premier jewelry sisters, and one of the big ones is Rally, and that's in July every year, and it's right after 4th of July, and they even have a patriotic day. So that day when you're there at Rally, you wear red, white, and blue stuff, and they have fireworks inside, and it's crazy. It's in a big arena. It's super fun. Anyway, so I saw this, and I was like, that reminded me of Rally. So I put that in my Love It bag because it's just so fun, and you make all these friendships from women all over the country, and then you're Facebook friends, and you stay friends forever, and Premier's just a lot of fun in that way. And then also alongside that, you go to your trainings once a month and make friends with your local jewelry lady friends, and you'd just be surprised. A lot of people start this business needing extra money, and you get so much fulfillment from it outside of that. So should I leave those on the whole time?
The whole time.
Yes. The whole time? I'll just do it, because why not? Okay, and this one's a little heartfelt one. This is a picture of my family. Aww, we can pass it around, It's a picture of me and my kids and my husband and his parents. And what that represents for me is within about a year and a half of doing Premier, I was able to quit my part-time job and make Premier Designs my only job. I was making between $2,000 and $3,000 a month just playing in jewelry, and not having to call in and ask my boss if I can go to a Giants game with my family. So this is us at a Giants game in the middle of the week, because I didn't have to ask anybody, because I have my own business. So that's something that I really love. I love it. So yeah, it's just been really phenomenal for me to be able to stay home with my kids, but I'm also a work from home mom, so I go out 2-3 nights a week and make good money and have a really big sense of significance outside of my family, but I'm also able to put my family first by sometimes putting my business first. Okay, so that's that one. And this one represents that within 2.5 years in Premier, our family was completely debt-free. We paid off both of our cars and all credit cards, credit cards, and we paid off both of our cars. So our family is living completely debt-free because of, well, Premier Designs and of course other things too, but we did the Dave Ramsey Debt Snowball program, and that just represents that to me. That took off a lot of stress from our life and added a huge sense of security, and that has been just a big sense of relief for our family. Love it! I love it! And then these these represent how Premier has made me feel like a princess in a few different ways. So before I started with Premier Designs, my last job, I worked at an IT company. I was a marketing coordinator, and I had moved up through the company pretty quickly. And then in 2007, during the big economic crash, I got laid off along with a bunch of other people. And it was kind of a blessing in disguise, because at that job, my boss, my manager, was awful. She treated me horribly. She was a micromanager. She was having me write down what I was doing every 15 minutes, and then I was working late until 8 p.m. most nights, and it was never enough for her. And it took me about 2 years before I could think about that job without crying. And it just broke me and my self-confidence so much. And I just didn't feel like a very functional woman or person. And add on top of that, I had a baby and I was working part-time as a nanny after getting a degree in biology and working at an IT company. So I felt like I had been knocked down a whole lot. And I just was wearing yoga pants every day and felt really frumpy and never really got showers. And so you can see my confidence was it was just not so good. So I saw women out there, like out and about with jewelry on, looking all put together, and I really wanted that. So I started Premier Designs thinking I'd get jewelry and maybe a little bit of fun. And then in the process, I gained so much confidence, and my husband always talks about how proud he is of me and how far I've come and owning my own business and finding my own purpose and all of that stuff. So I've gotten so much more than I ever expected from it, and was able to quit that part-time job and be a business owner, and not quite using my degree, but you know, it's providing great things for our family. So I feel like a princess, and then it's improved my self-image. So this is my self-image. Self-image. And the other thing about the princess here is I just got back from living in a castle for 5 days, paid for by Premier because of my normal activity in the business, what I do to provide for my family. Premier compensated me with a once-in-a-lifetime trip to French Quebec, cobblestone streets, feels like Europe, everybody speaks French, and I got to stay in a castle and live like a princess, where all the meals were in this big room with lots of chandeliers, and it was just amazing. So that was a princess moment. So, and Premier pays for lots of trips. And then this is how it's actually made me look better too. So I like that. And then the biggest part is this. So a lot of people start for the extra money that something like this could provide. So I'm going to do a little visual example for you of how Premier works, and you'll get a better sense of things. So Jennifer, will you be my volunteer?
Absolutely.
That's how I like my volunteers, by telling them they're volunteers. Okay, so we're going to pretend, just hypothetically, that, maybe I'll take this off for now. Should I leave it on? No. We're going to pretend, just hypothetically, that you're going to try out Premier Designs. Just date it for a little while, see if it's a good fit for you. And let's say this is a snapshot of 1 month being a jewelry lady, doing what I'm doing, going out and doing jewelry shows and selling jewelry. And this is a month snapshot. So let's see, first week of the month, you've got time for 1 jewelry show. You've got a full-time job, got a busy life, husband, and kids that still require attention and all that stuff. So 1 night of the week, what night would you like it to be for a jewelry show?
Wednesday.
A Wednesday night, that's
Yes.
fabulous. Girls love to get together any night. So let's say you go out on Wednesday night, there's like 6 people there, like a jewelry show with 6 people. About $400 in sales, that's easy. And you go home with
$200.
$200. Now you don't have to wait for a check or anything. That's your money that night. You can go buy groceries the next day. They pay you immediately. Okay? And
Shoes.
huh? You getting
So I'm
shoes?
thinking shoes.
Oh, maybe that. Well, sometimes life has more serious needs, but shoes are good too. All right. Let's say second week of the month. You've got time for a jewelry show. What night would you like it to be, or daytime? Whatever.
Saturday afternoon.
Saturday afternoon. Oh, well, there's a bunch of people that came to this one. There's like 10 people there.
Ooh.
Okay, $600 in sales. You make
$300.
$300. Enjoy. Excuse me. Okay, third week of the month. You've got, no, you're slammed at work. You don't have time for a jewelry show. And that's okay. Premier, there's no minimums or quotas or anything like that. You don't have to do jewelry shows with Premier to stay active. So you can totally take a week off or a month off or whatever. So you don't do a jewelry show that week, but you do have a dentist appointment. I'm so sorry. That's life. So you go to the dentist, but now you're Premier Designs jewelry lady. You're looking good. You walk in there and the receptionist is like, Jennifer, that's so cute. I want that. You're selling jewelry now?
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think I want that set. Okay, you don't have it. So you could take it off and give it to her and have her write you a check, or you could just order it for her. Either one, it's totally your choice. It's your samples. You don't have to carry inventory. So you choose what you want to do with it, and the samples are actually a tax deduction. So that's great. So $100 worth of jewelry she purchased right then. You just made
$50.
$50 for going to the dentist. Congratulations. Okay, and then let's see, last week of the month. You have time for a jewelry show. Your friend Stephanie, you're like, come on Stephanie, do a jewelry show. She's all, well, I could, but my house is a wreck. It's like dog fur city. You don't want to come over there. Can we go to like a coffee shop?
Absolutely.
Sure. So you and what did I say her name was? Stephanie?
Stephanie?
Oh, Stephanie. How about we go to a coffee shop and you just bring a couple girlfriends and we'll sit there with a couple trays of jewelry and we'll have fun.
That sounds wonderful.
Excuse me. So $200 in sales later. There you go.
Another $100.
$100. So let's take a look at how your month went. Your first month in Premier, you did 2 jewelry shows.
Mm-hmm.
You went and had coffee. You went to the dentist, and you had 27 days off. How much money did you make?
I made $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $650.
$650. So that is how Premier. Give it back. That's how Premier Designs works. It's really simple. It's not complicated. How much money you make, it's from day one. You don't have to get to a certain level to make more or anything like that. So that's a rundown of that. Now, you guys here, you may not be personally interested. Problems. Video. Technical difficulties. Messed up my own video. Anyway, so you might not be personally interested in Premier, but I could pay you to be my marketing team. If you guys find somebody that's interested in Premier, I give you a referral gift card. And what I can do is give you this form. I have it around here somewhere. Here they are. I can give you one of these, and if you go home and watch this short YouTube video, it's like 10 minutes long. If you watch it in the next couple days and fill out the back, follow along sheet, then I will add a free clip it to your order. And all you got to do is just text me a picture of the back after you filled it out and answer the 3 questions on the front, and you get a free clip it. So there you go.
Love it.
Love it. All right, let's do our last letter. The letter is